Hey guys, I'm going to try to make this video short. I know it's late, so I apologize, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of things about the rotation schedule that we need to work on, and just point out some things because we didn't really show you guys all the details. So first I want to point out that in this schedule there are rotation groups. So rotation group 1, 2, and 3. If you're in rotation group 1, you're part of groups 1, 2, and 3. If you're in rotation group 2, you're in groups 4, 5, and 6. And rotation group 3 is with group 7, 8, 9, and 10. So when you see on the schedule, it says rotation 1, rotation 2, rotation 3. Those are the groups that we're referring to. So to point some of this stuff out, this will have the rotation group. So groups 1, 2, and 3 will be doing nature bingo tomorrow, and this arrow here points to the area you'll be in. So they'll be in field 4. Rotation group 2 will be doing catch, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later, in field 1. Rotation 3 will be doing scholastics in the racquetball court. So the arrow always points to the area that the group is in. Now you guys can work together when you are in those groups. So for example, rotation 1, group 1 will have 3 different groups and 3 different counselors. You guys can all come together, explain the activity together with the kids, and then kind of do the activity together. That way you have 3 counselors, and you're able to watch more with 6 eyes instead of just 2 if you're by yourself. So use that to your advantage. Okay. So I also want to mention, after opening ceremony tomorrow, I would like us to break off into our groups in the areas that we will be doing our first activity. So when we huddle and kind of look over this activity, or whatever you do in your huddle, you're free to do whatever. This is kind of a suggestion. You're going to go to the area that your rotation group is in. So rotation group 1 will break off. You guys will go straight to the field 4 and do your huddles there. Okay, that's 3 different groups going to field 4, doing 3 separate huddles. After you guys are done with the huddle time, you guys can come together and do this nature bingo. I hope that makes sense. Same with like rotation group 2. Once you guys break off from open ceremony and do your huddles, you'll be in field 1. And then rotation group 3 will be doing it in the racquetball court. So I know yesterday or today was a little hectic because we kind of got kicked out of the gym before we were all broken up. The kids didn't know what groups they were in. We all didn't know exactly what groups we were in or where we're supposed to be. So tomorrow, that's something we need to work on, is getting to our areas, doing our huddles there, and then coming together in our rotation groups and doing the activity. Okay. Now, catch is a specific type of activity where you can, pull from a box and you'll do a couple different things. There's a yellow box or like basket type thing, and it says catch. And if you open it up, there's tabs and there's a bunch of activities that you can choose from. As a group with your other counselors, you guys can look through that and kind of decide what you want to do. It's supposed to keep the kids moving. And that's similar to scholastics. So I wanted to say the catch activities box is yellow. Scholastics will be in a bag. It's a blue bag. We'll try to make sure that you guys know where it is. But it's similar to catch. Like, you'll set up some mats. You'll have instructions on how to do it. If you're at the training a couple Saturdays ago, we did some examples of it too. I really enjoyed it, and then once we get it going and we get it down, we're familiar with it, it will be really fun for the kids as well. So we're going to try to stick to this schedule, and we're going to try to do these activities. Now, some of the kids will fight you about doing stuff. Always get them to try it before you just go to, okay, we'll just color, or okay, we'll just go play kickball. Try to do these things before you give up. Don't let the kids always just run the activities. Okay, we want them trying a lot of these things. So as we rotate, and we'll do a better job of communicating with you guys and saying, all right, we're about to rotate, get ready. Okay, you're moving from area to area. Okay, now the lunch rotation was a little messy as well, but it's the same thing. So if you're in rotation 1, you're going to be doing index card challenge in the racquetball. It doesn't require a lot. The pickup is fast. Okay. While that's going on, rotation 2 is washing up and eating lunch in the program room or the multi-purpose room. Rotation 3 is out on the field. Now the really important part about rotations is that we're all in different areas. If we have a bunch of kids all in the same area, it gets messy. We mix kids up in our different groups. So we want to try to stay in our areas at least. If you're not going to do the activity, at least try to be in the area. That way we're not intermingling. And also be courteous of when you're rotating. If another group's not ready, try to put the kids in an area where they're not in the way of other members or other groups as they're trying to come in and out. Okay, don't just clog up a hallway. Okay, try to be mindful of when we're transitioning. It's one of, if not the hardest thing to do during camps is transitions. Something we'll get better at throughout the year, but we definitely need to improve on that because the hallways were a mess. But like I said, it's day 1. We'll get better. I'm not too worried, okay? So during lunch schedule or lunch rotation, it's just like the morning rotation. Stay in your areas. Try to do the activities. If they don't like this index card challenge or playing soccer, find something else to do, but stay in your area. Okay, and we'll try to get you all through lunch. Okay, swimming is going to be a little different than today, but we'll get through that. Okay, during after lunch, the main thing is we're going to get in our groups and huddle. And if you're in swim group 1, which I made a note on the schedule here, swim group 1 are groups 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Swim group 2 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so remember, we got to work together. That's very key here. Working together, making sure we have all our eyes on the kids, staying focused on that. Okay, I know the days can be long, the kids can be rowdy, but we have to work together. It'll make things easier, trust me. Okay, so our swim prep for swim group 1 will start kind of here. Swim group 2 can do like a huddle or kind of find another thing, activity to do while we wait. Okay, and then once it's swim time, if you're in the swim group 2, you're going to be doing quiet, easy games in the racquetball areas. We can use probably both racquetball courts, or groups 6, 7, and 8 will be in the racquetball courts. Groups 9 and 10 will be doing quiet, easy to pick up activities in the multi-purpose room. Okay, during swim lessons, Emery or myself will take those who need to do swim lessons. We'll keep them at the pool, or we'll take them from these groups and bring them to the pool, and we'll do snack in those areas that are right here. So if you're in swim group 1, your snack will be in the racquetball court. If you're 6, 7, 8, and in the multi-purpose room 9, 10, same with these right here. Okay, I'm gonna kind of end this video. There's a lot of work to be done. Please look this video over tonight, even if it's one time, but then later on when you get a chance, look it over again. I'll try to walk you through and explain it and be more on top of things tomorrow as well. But it's really important that you guys are prepared, so please watch this video over at least once. Get familiar with your activities and the schedule, where you're going to be. Very important thing about rotation schedules like this is at least staying in your area, so we're not just cluttering areas with groups that don't need to be there. Okay, if you guys have any questions after this video, specific questions, you can message me. If not, let's get after it again tomorrow. We did pretty good today. We can always get better though. Remember that. All right, have a good night.